Hi there, welcome to the Void Compass. This is a channel that is really going to be discussing a lot of spiritual concepts and ideas. One of those ideas being the twin flame journey. Now, disclaimer, I have done everything possible to not make these videos. Not because I'm not passionate about the topic, but because I did not want any of the scrutiny of sharing my spiritual believies with the rest of the world. That's a fact. I didn't want to do it. But life has put me in such a pressure cooker and given me so many signs that this needs to be done that now I'm here. All right? In front of you, raw and honest. Now, I'm going to save some of this audience who's found this video probably through the Instagram algorithm or, whatever social media platform you're using, through that hashtag twin flames, hashtag or link or whatever. I'm not a social media expert, clearly. Look at this setup. So I'm going to save you some trouble. I am not a twin flame coach. I am not purporting or selling you the idea that I'm going to get your twin flame back. So I'm going to save you that trouble right now. You can click off. This is not a video about that, because this is not a journey about that. This journey is about moving deeper into your soul. If you haven't reached that point yet, that's okay. No judgment. But this is not the video for you. Just isn't. Okay? I've been there. I know what it's like. It's super painful. It's super confusing. It's never ending. It's merciless. It's bash your head against the table to feel something kind of painful. But I am not going to get that back for you. You know why? Because I haven't even managed to do that for myself. Now, I'm being a little bit facetious here, because the reality is your twin flame is you. Okay? Because you are the soul. Okay? You are already the divine feminine, divine masculine. You are the one soul. You're the one complete soul. You're only seeing a physical reflection in the outside world. That's it. So whether you've brought that physical reflection in or not, or intermittently, is completely irrelevant to the facts of what this journey is. It's about recognizing you are the one soul. Why? Because that's the whole point of a spiritual awakening. Souls choose to awaken in different ways. Some want to do it through a near-death experience. We chose the twin flame experience, that omnipresent punch in the throat for years on end. Why? Because it slows down the process. It forces you into deep self-love, into a deep awareness of... You start asking deep questions. Think about it this way. You're at the surface of the ocean, where all the froth is, all the waves thrashing about. This journey wants to pull you down from that, deep into the depths where it is calm, where the rest of your soul resides, deep into the void where you can find yourself. That's why this channel is called The Void Compass. What I'm trying to do is be that compass in the void for you, that when you find yourself in that scary place of, there's so much void, you can hold on to the compass and be guided towards your true magnetic north. That's what I want to do. I also know that there are a ton of people suffering on this journey. And if I have any ability to alleviate even a fraction of that suffering, then I'm fulfilling my soul's calling. This isn't all I do. I am a drummer. I play music and I love doing that. But this has been nagging me and bothering me. And I keep getting signs from soul that I need to do this. This is why I'm doing it. There are also a ton of divine feminines who are masculines, who are not masculines. They are males. They're in the male body, like myself. And they are stuck as hell on this journey. In all the terminology, they're confused. How can I be a man and be a divine feminine? Yes, you can be in this dynamic. It doesn't mean you're a divine feminine in everything. It means in this specific dynamic, yes, you are the divine feminine counterpart. Okay? And so there's just some... It's almost like the entire populace that is experiencing this needs some extra clarity, and I'm here for it. That's what this channel is going to be about. This channel is not going to be exclusively about that, because my spiritual journey did not even begin with this. This happened for me about 5 years ago. My spiritual journey began 15 years ago. So I had a full 10 years, I want to say, I don't want to say an easier time. I've had some pretty rough times, but nothing like this. This is on a whole other level. And I'm able to laugh about it now because I'm so far into the process that it doesn't hurt like it once did. I've realized that the degree of pain that you feel, the degree of obsessive thoughts, of pull, the way it's yanking you back towards that other person, the other self, is indicative of how far you've actually gone within yourself. If you haven't explored the depths of who you are beyond the physical body, then yes, you're going to be in a metric shit ton of pain like I was for many years. Because for the first few years of this journey, I had no idea what twin flames even were. I had heard the buzzword before, but it just sounded a bit too fantastical for me to really take seriously. So, I mean, I'm rambling a little bit, but that's the point of this journey, is not the rambling. It's going deeper into your soul and figuring out who you are. The more you do that, pain will subside, because you will start understanding that you're already complete. You are both counterparts. In the physical, yes, due to the fact that we live in a world, in a construct, in a 3D reality that is based on the 7 Hermetic principles, one of those being duality. We're experiencing duality. There's always a left and a right, and an up and a down, and a hot and a cold, and a wrong and a right, and a male and a female. On the soul level, you're complete. You're already one. On the 5D level, when you incarnate into this physical experience, yes, you're split into 2. Has to be. Those are the rules. So you're not really separate. You're just experiencing that. You're having an experience of that in this dream state reality. So I didn't want to make, this is the truth, I didn't want to make any videos about anything twin flame related. I really didn't. I didn't want the scrutiny that came with it. I didn't want to look like someone who's suffering from limerence, all of those things, you know. And the other thing is, again, I haven't been able to, or I haven't ever seen them again. So how could I sit there and teach anyone about anything on this journey? But a great coach reminded me of something and said, this is not what this journey is about anyway. This is about going deeper into your soul. This is about dealing with the day-to-day journey. How do you deal with that? How do you love yourself? You know, you hear that all the time, you know, love yourself. You should love yourself more. That's the leaf blower that's going on outside, which means it's time to wrap up. But how do you love yourself? That's extremely important. How do you do it practically? How do you get through tough times? How do you stop suffering? That's what this channel is about. The Void Compass. Give it a follow. If you're into these concepts, we're not only going to be talking about twin flame stuff, thank the Lord, we're going to be talking about a whole host of other things. But if you're into this, give it a follow. If you're looking for a super quick fix, give me my twin flame back, I'm not your guy. I'm sorry. I'd love to be. I'd love to push a button and actually, you know what? I wouldn't, because I'd be robbing you of the journey that you're going to experience by simply going through that and deepening within yourself. I wouldn't want to do that, as cruel as it sounds. Because sometimes getting what you want, what your mind wants, isn't what's actually good for you. It's about recognizing there is mind and there is soul. Which one are you embodying right now? Your mind always wants a whole host of things. What does your soul want? That's what I want to focus on. I want to get people out of pain. I want to get them closer to their soul purpose. And we're doing it. I'm going to leave it there. Give it a follow, and I'll see you on the next one.